So lots of inflation is happening right now due to sanctions and currency printing. I'm going to get into this, but first, please like and subscribe if you like what I have to say. All right, so wheat is up 75% this year alone. 75%. That's expensive, guys. Like the average person is going to get very hurt on this. Global food prices are up 20.7% right now. Year to date, which is crazy. So imagine like if you're saving just dollars or euro, whatever, you're essentially losing about 20, you have to work 20.7% harder just to stay afloat. You know what I mean? So nickel is up 90% today. Now you may think, who cares about nickel? Well, nickel is used in cars, electric cars, batteries, your MacBooks, your whatever book. And that's going to hurt a lot of people as well. You're going to expect a lot higher prices in pretty much a lot of electronics that you use, especially electric cars. So something interesting that Raoul Pal said. Now keep in mind, this is due to the spike in prices. Okay, he says, if this continues, every commercial short hedge forward sale in commodities where commercials are significantly net short, which means they're betting the price is going to go down, could explode as commercials fail to meet margin calls, which means they are going to be liquidated. This started as a supply shock and is now a large growing liquidity crisis. Caution. Okay, so that could really lead into a lot of companies going bust because they made risky bets on these commodities to go down. And instead, they're going up 90% in one day like nickel. Okay, so what's happening? Where's big money putting their money? Okay, so first off, $4.8 billion hedge fund Pantera Capital said countries, not corporations, not just regular people, countries may soon begin transitioning to Bitcoin for foreign reserves. They understand that Bitcoin is inelastic. It has an inelastic supply, which means you can't just because the price is rising, you can't just get more Bitcoin on the market. Like you can gold, silver, palladium, anything else is in an elastic supply, especially fiat, which is definitely an elastic supply. Okay, Morgan Stanley, this is really big money. Okay, owned $458 million of Grayscale Bitcoin Trust shares at the end of 2021. Now, keep in mind, how much Bitcoin do you think they're going to be also purchasing? Like not just on Grayscale, but actually physically purchasing Bitcoin now that all this is happening. And when their friends and their buddies and their billionaire people see them doing this, they're going to jump on the bandwagon. Obviously, this is what happens, and then people are going to feel more and more comfortable. And so what I see right now with the Bitcoin being smashed a little bit, it's still at $38,000, is that big money's accumulated right now. A lot of people are freaking out because it's volatile or whatever, because the world is getting more volatile. But I see big money scooping up Bitcoin at these prices, and they will continue doing it lower if they have to, okay, if we go down that far. So moral of the story is, even like Michael Saylor, he understood that Bitcoin was going to keep up with inflation because it had an inelastic supply. That's why he put 122,000 Bitcoin on his balance sheet so that he could not only keep up with inflation, but create much more value on top of that as well. So that, you're not just, say for instance, people investing in gold are trying to just keep up with inflation. That's pretty much it. Well, being in Bitcoin, you're actually going to make a lot of money on that too. It's going to rise much faster than Bitcoin. And also with all the wars that are going to be happening right now, central banks always put their currency printer on overdrive. So with that said, please like and subscribe, and check us out on our CT Club if you want to get our portfolio, our trade alerts, our market updates. I've put out a couple today, and just kind of my thoughts on what's happening around the world. Anyways, talk to you soon. Bye-bye.